Days of Our Lives' career on the brink as Alex Kyriakis pushes to publish her controversial erotic novel in the ever-twisting drama of Days of Our Lives. A new storyline is unfolding that promises to send shockwaves through Salem and beyond. At the heart of this brewing storm is Stephanie Johnson, a woman whose private life and professional reputation stand to be shattered by the unexpected actions of Alex Kyriakis. Fans have recently witnessed Alex, played by Robert Scott Wilson, discovering Stephanie's Abigail Klein secret manuscript, an erotic novel that she had hoped would remain hidden from the world. But Alex, intrigued and convinced of its potential, sees a goldmine that could not only relaunch a major publishing house but also thrust Stephanie into a harsh and unforgiving spotlight. The manuscript discovery, a hidden secret exposed. Stephanie Johnson's manuscript isn't just any book. It's a boldly written, subtly erotic novel filled with intimate scenes that many would consider scandalous, especially for someone in Stephanie's position. She is not only a respected professional, but also a woman who has carefully curated her public image over the years. When Alex stumbles across the manuscript, his reaction is immediate and decisive. He believes the novel is a literary gem, one that could revitalize Titan Publishing, a division once managed by the formidable Kate Roberts-Brady, Lauren Koslow. Alex is so convinced of the manuscript's value that he wastes no time pitching the idea to Kate, bringing a copy of Stephanie's work to their meeting on May 19th. The Titan Publishing relaunch, a double-edged sword. The idea is bold, using Stephanie's book to spearhead a reboot of Titan Publishing. Kate, known for her sharp business instincts, might well be persuaded to jump on board if she likes what she reads. The prospect of breathing new life into Titan through a provocative, potentially best-selling novel is enticing. Yet for Stephanie, the consequences of such a move are terrifying. The notion of releasing the manuscript to the public fills her with dread. In a vulnerable moment, she confesses her hesitation to Alex, stating that she needs time to think about it. But as the tension mounts, her tentative maybe turns into a firm and fearful no. The personal and professional stakes. What Stephanie stands to lose. Stephanie's fears are rooted in harsh realities. If the book sells well, and with Alex pushing hard, it likely will, the revelation that she is the author could cause irreparable damage to her career. Stephanie's life outside the manuscript is grounded in public relations, a field where reputation is everything. The book's explicit content and erotic nature are far from what the public expects from her. The thought of critics and book reviewers dissecting her private fantasies, speculating on the real-life inspirations behind the steamy scenes, is enough to make her shudder. The potential for embarrassment, scandal, and professional ruin is enormous. Stephanie has considered publishing under a pseudonym, hoping to protect her identity. But even this idea offers little comfort. In a small, interconnected community like Salem, secrets are hard to keep. And if the true author's identity were discovered, the fallout would be devastating. The intricate web of relationships, more than just a book adding fuel to the fire, is the tangled personal history between Stephanie, Kate, and Kate's son Philip Kyriakis, Jean-Paul Lavoisier. Stephanie and Philip share a complicated past. They were once romantically involved, with a relationship that held promise but ultimately faltered. Now, the possibility that Stephanie's book draws directly from that relationship, depicting intimate moments between them, raises the stakes even higher. Stephanie's anxiety isn't just about her public image, it's about how Philip might react if he reads the novel. Would he recognize himself in the pages? Would he expose Stephanie as the pseudonymous author? The potential embarrassment and emotional turmoil this would cause for both of them are enormous. Their past, long buried, could suddenly be thrust into the glaring spotlight, leaving them vulnerable and exposed. Kate's role, catalyst for chaos. Kate Roberts-Brady's involvement deepens the intrigue. Known for her shrewd business acumen and sharp tongue, Kate is also a mother fiercely protective of her family's reputation. As she reads the manuscript, she may discover that the novel isn't just a provocative story. It's a thinly veiled retelling of her son Philip's relationship with Stephanie. This realization could trigger a maelstrom of family drama. The idea that Kate's publishing company might release a book that reveals such intimate details about her son's past, and that Kate herself is unknowingly part of the scheme, adds layers of complexity and emotional tension to the plot. Meanwhile, Alex's role in pushing the manuscript forward without fully considering Stephanie's concerns hints at conflict and misunderstandings yet to come. The dynamics between these characters promise explosive confrontations, tears, and tough decisions. Philip's situation, a complication waiting to explode, adding another layer of drama. Philip is currently in the hospital recovering from injuries, though he is expected to make a full recovery. His physical vulnerability contrasts sharply with the emotional and social minefield he might soon face if the novel becomes public knowledge. The timing couldn't be worse. While Philip heals, his family and ex-fiancée's personal and professional lives teeter on the edge of chaos, and the manuscript's potential publication threatens to upheave everything. The specter of ruined careers and shattered lives for Stephanie Johnson. The stakes have never been higher. What started as a private creative endeavor now threatens to unravel the very fabric of her life. If Alex succeeds in convincing Kate to publish the book, Stephanie's career in public relations, built on trust, professionalism, and respect, could be destroyed overnight. The intense personal vulnerability displayed in the manuscript, coupled with the real-life connections to Philip and the possible fallout from Kate's involvement, makes this one of the most dramatic and potentially devastating plots in recent days of our lives' history. Will Stephanie find a way to stop the publication before her private life is exposed to the world? Or will Alex's enthusiasm and Kate's business savvy push the book into the limelight, leaving Stephanie to pick up the pieces of a ruined reputation and fractured relationships? Conclusion. A ticking time bomb in Salem. The storyline unfolding between Stephanie Johnson, Alex Kyriakis, and Kate Roberts Brady is a classic Days of Our Lives mix of ambition, secrecy, and personal drama. It serves as a stark reminder of how closely intertwined our professional and personal lives can be, and how one secret, once revealed, can have devastating consequences. Stephanie's anxiety is justified. Her career, her relationships, and her sense of self hang in the balance. The erotic novel she never intended to publish has become a ticking time bomb, and the question remains: who will be left standing when it explodes? As the saga continues to unfold, viewers will be glued to their screens, watching with bated breath as the characters navigate a maze of loyalty, betrayal, and the harsh glare of public scrutiny. For Stephanie Johnson, the future has never looked more uncertain and more dramatic.